So we'll go straight into formation lap.
Yep. This would,
I wonder who's going to forget to put a setup on.
I think there'll be a few, and this would throw me off so much. If I didn't have if I didn't have qualifying to get my eye in beforehand, I don't know how I'd go.
Yeah, well, it'll be interesting.
Because I rely a lot on those 3 laps beforehand.
Yeah, plus the hours of practice you put in beforehand.
Yeah, the 3 or 4
It's not
hours.
just 3 laps. Yeah, it's not just the 3 laps of quality. You've got your eye in beforehand. You fine tune it in quality, and pretty much 9 times out of 10 you'll slap it on pole.
Yeah, and then I'll mess up the race start. Pole's easy. Actually getting the win is the hard bit.
Yeah, well, you've got sometimes 19 other drivers trying to force their way through.
Exactly right. Sometimes you're trying to force your way through.
Curtis has left. That is not
I'll
going
get
to
him
be good
back.
for him.
Trying to get him back anyway.
Seems like they're wasting, like they've put a lot of time in on the grid, more than 30 seconds.
Yeah. There's the 30 seconds.
All right, formation. Let's have a look at some tyre choices from everyone. Pato and J-Rad on the hard tyre. And Zervinks,
Very
McFlurry
interesting.
on thick, Piastri non-stop. All
I
choosing hard tyre.
didn't
We got Maney and JTM on the soft though. They're predicting an early safety car.
I didn't feel that the hard tyre that good off the start around here.
The hard tyre is not very good at all.
Yeah. It was
And
okay in
Patu
the
just
second
shows
stint.
Patu
Yeah.
has just spun it on formation.
Yeah, I mean, it was okay on the second stint, but it still wasn't great.
So I think the medium soft run is the best way to go.
I
And
think
these
so.
guys they've got a clear race. There's no sign of rain
And
forecast.
and
So
you
that
will
was,
likely get a few safety cars around here.
yeah, most definitely. So they're all pretty nice, tightly bunched.
And you just got to be very careful not to bin it under safety car around here.
Oh, subtle dig. I see what you did there. Way to throw away championship. I see what you did. Nice. Where's that salt? Just rub it in my wounds. So yeah, the old boring formation like where nothing exciting happens.
Evening, Curtis.
But yeah, Patu is way behind the Mercedes, so he's down like 12th.
That's all right.
12th
He'll
at the
still be
moment
on
on the grid,
pole.
so he'll work his way up. I don't know what he's doing. He is
Oh,
mowing grass. He nearly disqualified himself, as Millsy and Smat Dog have. Smeat Dog.
now I do want to assess his burnout since he's on pole, but I think they also
Yeah,
have to be the best burnouts.
yeah. Well, he's
It doesn't
humming.
look like
He's
he's
humming
given us
in.
any.
No,
No, no burnout.
no. He's just put it straight on there. I kind of want to watch it. Let's see. Noodle. I'm gonna watch it from Noodles
All right.
because he's on the mediums. I feel like he'll get a good jump on those J-Rad and Patu.
I'll watch it back from John Thick.
3, 4, 5. Then the stall. Then we wait. And then
And
we
we are
go.
away.
It looks like J-Rad had a bolt to start.
Piastri bogged down massively on that start.
C-line as well. So Patu he's run wide. He obviously has not got heat in those tyres. He's getting swallowed.
Everyone's made it through
And then,
turn one very nicely.
well, someone Alpine run on the grass. Who's that? Dat boy. He's lost a few. Maney and JTM. They're swapping positions.
Millsy also was on. Whoa! We've got the Mercedes spinning. Somehow McFlurry didn't take out 5 cars there. I don't know how he didn't do that.
There's a Haas in the sand trap. There's John Thick. What do we got? Where's Noodle? There's a battle here. Noodles is right on the back of Patu. J-Rad's steaming away.
Yeah, I think this is J-Rad's race to lose tonight. A lot of the big boys haven't joined tonight. And Millsy's a fair way down the field.
By the narrowest of margins. Smeat Dog and
Millsy is going to try and get a move here. He's going to have it done before the kink.
You reckon Millsy's on?
Yeah, he's got it done before the kink.
Yeah.
Millsy right now will want to be taken out of car probably every 2 laps. Because he wants to keep in touch with J-Rad. Which that's the hardest thing, is staying in touch.
Yeah. Well, J-Rad's on the hard tyres, remember, so...
He's got C-Line all over the back of him.
Yeah, I'm watching Noodles at the moment on the back of Patu. So I think he's looking to set this up. I mean, there's a few close battles all the way through. Millsy's going to have... I mean, JTM's on soft tyres, but he's pulling some time in on him.
Yeah, and the field is still very close together right now.
I feel Noodles will set this up into the spoon. He's just touched, he's made contact and spun him.
Oh,
That's disappointing.
it is.
But also brought Smet Dog onto the back of him as well.
And the Stewarts might have something to say about that, but
100%.
That's up to them.
Yeah, if they put it in, but yeah, he definitely small nudge like I did to Reaper last night. Just
yeah.
The littlest of touches, but when you're turning, it doesn't take much.
No, the car is already very unstable just from turning the wheel.
So, C-Line nearly made a move on J-Rad. He's going to have... No, DRS won't open this lap.
We've got 3 wide.
J-Rad's got...
Yep.
Yeah, he's going defensive. But yeah, C-Line is all over him, utilising the extra grip that he's got with the medium tyres.
And he's got to use it soon, because those hard tyres will come in probably lap 7 or 8. J-Rad will be able to hold him off a lot easier.
Yeah, well that's the drop-off will be on those mediums.
It depends on how hard he's pushing. If he's pushing too hard, that drop-off comes quicker.
Yeah, well, I feel
Sitting in dirty air does
now
that.
to stay with J-Rad. Yeah, there's going to be a giant DRS train from, I think, yeah, maybe P6. So Zervinks, JTM, John Thick, Piastri.
We did have Piastri side by side, but he was on the grass.
Yeah, I mean, let's see. C-Line, side by side, he's got the move done.
Very
Just caught the tail end of that. Millsy's coming back at him.
Yeah, will J-Rad come back at him, because now he's got DRS. This could have been strategic from J-Rad. Because
Yeah.
this is going to be
Look,
easy as into turn 1.
I wouldn't say easy as. He's gonna make him fight. No, he backed out. Oh
Oh,
no. Sea
and
Lion just got
J-Rad's got it
all
done.
kinds of cut up. Yeah. Sea Lion went out on the curb and
Yeah, I
lost
saw
the
that.
rear end.
And Noodles is now having a sniff of Sea Lion. I did forget that we have Noodles in here. And
Yeah,
he's
well,
definitely in the top 3 or 4 fastest in
yeah.
this league.
Well, if you look down, Cubistic, Piastri,
Whoa,
John
Cubistic's getting a
Thick.
move done.
Yeah. Well, I think John Thick got the move
Whoa,
done and he's just got
commentator's
tagged by
curse.
Piastri. Yeah, I think that was the Red Bull there in SFR Piastri. Got them all, and
And
then there you
Piastri's
go.
around.
Did he let him have it, or did he spun?
No, he had a half spin on the hairpin.
That's the old wide line there at the spoon corner. ACE dat boy. Where's, let's see, Sea Line with some DRS. What does he have for JRAD?
We got Noodles in DRS. All these 3 guys
Yep.
have all got DRS. Now, do you think the AlphaTauri boys are going to work together here?
Well, Sea Line being a reserve, I don't think so. He'll be out for himself. And he holds P2. I don't think he's going to give it up for a full-time driver. He's going to prove that he deserves a full-time seat.
Yeah.
So there'll be a few guys knocking on the door. There's a few seats available, so
Yep.
this will be a good test for these guys to show what they're capable of. Obviously, yeah, we will have a good eye on what's happening through the race.
Yeah, exactly right.
But so far he hasn't really put a foot wrong.
We've
Fighting
got this
with J-Rod,
battle.
who's
This battle with Cubistic, the 2 Alphins and the Alpha Rail are still going really hard. And Cubistic is
Cubistic
going
up the
to
inside.
try and get this move done.
He's given up
It's
on it.
not quite there though.
I think he'll wait for some DRS, I reckon.
Otherwise, you've got to be right up alongside coming into this corner here.
So, Cubistic fighting with another 2 of our reserves non-stop and OCE Dat Boy. So again, I hope that these boys can keep it clean.
That's all we ask.
Yeah. Curtis has had rotten luck.
Yeah, Curtis just joined back, and then he saw that his car had already DNF'd itself.
Yeah. Yeah, disqualified. Well, Sea Lion's dropped off now. That's J-Rad now. Go and see you later.
Now, do you think now that Sea Lion has dropped off a bit, do you think Noodles is going to make a charge now?
Yep. Yeah, Noodles will get these 4/10ths down and closing. Even Millsy as well, where he's kind of just been the silent assassin.
Yeah,
He's working his way up.
Millsy's going to want to get past the next DRS zone.
And then make it an interesting battle with the boys up front. He doesn't really have much battery left.
It's going to be really interesting to see the teamwork working together, because now we're going to, after Millsy gets through, we're going to have 2 AlphaTauris and 2 McLarens in the top 4.
So if the AlphaTauris are going to fight each other, they'll bring Millsy onto the back of them.
Yeah, exactly right. So what they need to do here is they cannot fight each other, otherwise Millsy's going to be there, and Millsy's going to have a fair shot at getting them both.
Well, let's see if Noodles... He's a little bit too far
He's
back,
not
I think,
quite
to make a
there.
move. But, I mean, they've maintained that gap. It's about 1.5 seconds from J-Rad in front.
Yeah, it's closing a
They're not
little bit
letting it
now.
get too far. Yeah, Millsy didn't get the move done. So we've got this little tight battle here with Cubistic, Non-Stop, and John Thick.
And these guys are not just waiting for DRS because they know that the DRS isn't very powerful when you're in a DRS train.
Well, Cubistic has 75% of his battery. Oh, he's
Oh,
just binned it.
The shame.
Yeah, well, that leaves us now with Non-Stop and John Thick. Non-Stop looks like his hard tyres are starting to switch on. Again, John Thick as well is on the same, and they've got Zervinks on the hard tyres as well up the road. So yellow, what's that, JTM?
Noodles has got to run.
I'll jump on it. Who's going to back
They're going
out?
side by side. Noodles has got it.
Yeah.
Noodles has
Sea
got it
Line
done
went
here.
real wide. He's going to come back. Side by side.
I'd say Noodles has got it done under DRS though. Who's getting it? Yeah, Noodles has got... No, Sea Line has got the DRS.
No. I'm watching the back of him. It's not... He hasn't got the run
yeah,
though.
he didn't quite get the best exit he possibly could out of there, which didn't help him.
Yeah, Millsy's still struggling. He gets it to about 2/10, but just can't get the move done. He needs to sit right on the back pocket of him.
And he needs to save a bit of ARS.
Yeah, well, I think he's deploying it every time round, trying to get the move done because he knows he's just sitting behind here. Yeah, these boys are still going at it. Not John Thick and Non-Stop.
Noodles has just made a gap. But now he's
yellow
through.
Flag, Sector 1. What have I missed? I think Maney is retiring. No? It's in the pits. I don't know what that yellow flag was for.
Looks like it's for... Yeah, it was for John Thick. John Thick must have spun. But we haven't had a safety car yet, and these boys have been fairly clean.
Yeah, which surprises me. Not the clean part, the safety car. There's normally always a safety car at Japan. Commentators curse it'll happen sooner rather than later.
Yeah. Alright.
But this
Millsy has...
this is the run for Millsy. He'll just, I was going to say, don't dive in. Make sure you get that DRS. Get a good exit.
He's dropped off a bit.
Yeah, he had a lot of wheel spin on that exit where Smeet Dog absolutely got it perfect.
Yeah, I think he's struggling a bit on that exit. Because he's always getting really close into that hairpin and then he just messes it up on the exit.
It's probably just a little too eager to get the move done, knowing that he's losing massive amounts of time. And he's just, he's sitting...
Whoa! And he's going to get it done.
Yeah.
He's got it done. The pressure has worked.
As I was, sitting there for a few laps. He's finally unhinged him in the S's. He was lucky to catch that as well. I was on stream watching Millsy. So this is it. Let's see if he can... He's, 3 seconds behind?
Yeah.
So he's got a big gap to work in. Whereas, Noodles has already kind of left Sea Lion as well. So
yeah, and as we saw, Sea Lion can defend from these fast guys. I mean, he's a fast guy himself, but if your defense is good, your all-out pace over one lap isn't as important.
Yeah, well, this is the closest battle right now, which is Zervinks and Non-Stop. Zervinks just got a 3-second penalty as well, and he's tucked right in behind. He'll get this done under DRS. Just sit in behind,
I think so.
Don't do anything silly. Yeah, he's got a clean exit there, no wheel spin.
Run down.
That's it. DRS open, ERS on, and look at that.
And he's got it done. He's running a much lower wing setup than Zervinks.
Piastri with a 3-second penalty.
Millsy
think
is on
another
the
one.
back of Smeat Dog. Oh, hang on. Smeat Dog got back in front of Millsy.
Yeah, we missed that. Probably that. I reckon there's a different setup there as well. I reckon that's how Smeat Dog's staying in front for so long is the DRS. I reckon he's got a low downforce setup. Again, so much. It looks like he's getting a lot of wheel spin out of those slow corners.
Yeah,
The
I'd
last
say.
chicane and that hairpin.
Yeah, so Smeat Dog's running a similar setup to what I was when we were right here, where when you were behind me, even with DRS, I was just maintaining that gap.
Yeah, so I had a setup that I'd flourished through the whole sector 2 and 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, sector 1, I didn't have the speed down the straight, and yeah,
And then the rain came.
Yeah. And then the safety cars.
Yeah.
So my setup worked well because of the rain and the slower speeds.
Where my setup didn't. My setup was a good 0.6 of a second slower. So hopefully there's no rain, because if there is, everyone that's running low downforce will suffer.
Yeah, this is the same. I've got this fixed for a dry race. It's what the setup, what it was when they raced last time.
Yeah, cool.
So yeah, there is no chance. It is sunshine all the way.
Yep.
But this is the closest battle we have on track.
Noodles isn't really gaining on J-Rad.
I think he's losing time to J-Rad. Those mediums are going to start to fall away.
The hard tyres are working.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Millsy's doing. He definitely has a whole bunch of wheel spin out of those slow speed corners. It's just not.
All I can think of is that he's possibly got rear wing damage.
Yeah, well,
doesn't look like he has any, but
no, he's only track limits. Yeah, track limits, but he's got 2 warnings. He needs to be careful. So let's see again. This is him right up the back on the chicane.
He's got a better exit this time. But there you can see it. Smeat Dog just pulls away. He grabs a few tenths just in that.
Yeah, which is not enough. I think he's gonna struggle here. But yeah, I don't know what it is. Those slow speed corners, he can't get the power down. He just too much revs and wheel spin. Feel like he might need to short shift a couple, and eliminate that wheel spin.
Or even he may have to try and get the move done into the hairpin, displace Smeat Dog, and have to get it done that way, because I don't think he's getting it done in DRS.
He might even try the undercut.
Yeah.
As well. Seeing as he can't get past him, go put some fresh tyres on. It's probably about time for the medium guys anyway.
Or the overcut. Depending on how his tyres are feeling, which they're probably not feeling great, I was going to say lap 20, chuck on the soft. I think that's an option for J-Rad though.
Yeah, I think he will. I mean, if there's a safety car, it'll change everything.
Yeah.
But he's 6 seconds in front. He's going to be his own worst enemy. J-Rad's in a league of his own right now. He came back with a point to prove.
Yep.
And yeah, I had a discussion with him through the week, and he just said that he's not in a party. He's just got music on. He's just enjoying his racing. And there you go, Sea Lion, Smet Dog, Millsy, all in the pits.
If I was Millsy, I would have gone another lap or 2 and just seen what happens in clean air.
So all on hard tyres. So yeah, all the hard runners are still left out there. Patu, Piastri, Zervinks, non-stop. So now J-Rad has a pit stop up his sleeve. He's 23 seconds.
Oh, Zervinks has spun it.
Yeah, I'm watching Patu and Piastri here.
And he's lost half his wing.
Was that on his own accord?
Yep. Yeah, he just spun it in the S's.
Yeah, J-Rad's still pulling time.
J-Rad's got a free pit stop.
Yeah, he's still pulling time on non-stop.
Yeah, he's got a free pit stop back to these guys now. I would seriously go lap 20. I don't think there's any point in pitting earlier than that. Just avoid the mediums altogether.
Yeah, I think until they fall off. So yeah, the fight for the final step on the podium is
It's fierce.
Well, yeah, 3, 4, and 5 all with penalties. Let's have a quick look. See. So Piastri with 6 seconds, Patu with 3, Sea Lion with 3, Zervings with 8, and OCE Datboy with 3. So yeah, Piastri's having a nightmare of a race.
Yeah, after his win last night.
No, he didn't win last night. Jushway did.
Oh yeah, Piastri lost on a
He
penalty
won on
last
track.
night.
Yeah, yeah. Which again,
Meat Dog is out.
just what did we miss?
Meat Dog has binned it off the last S.
In the S's.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
But somehow,
well, and
the
that'll be
game hasn't called a safety car.
Maybe because it's far enough off track.
Yeah, it is a fair way off track. But I would have expected at least a virtual safety car.
Yeah, no, nothing. Because that would have been J-Rad's time, I think.
Yeah. And he was in the perfect position for it too. He would have seen that coming up, and he might have slowed down slightly to just give himself an extra second. But
well, I mean, he's 25 seconds up the road now.
yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Just slow down, give yourself an
Patu,
extra second.
You just got shown the door real late for Piastri.
Piastri's driving well though.
Feel like someone's gonna. Yeah, I had the feeling that was coming. He's all over the back of him.
Is he gonna try and do it? No. Might try and get him into the head. He's too far back now.
A whole bunch of time.
You don't want to get up over that curb there. You want to run your tyres along it, but you don't want to put your underbelly on it.
So, yeah, it's kind of no man's land right now. Piastri's 8/10 off, Patu's 6/10 off, and then the rest of the boys are all in their own world.
Yeah.
5 seconds, 8 seconds. Oh, there we go. Dat Boy and Sea Lion. So Sea Lion's had an off somewhere because he was in front of Millsy.
Yeah, and you've also got Cubistic, which was also fighting with Millsy and is now 13 seconds behind him.
So maybe it was. Maybe Millsy's got the move. I don't know. I don't want to speculate and say something.
I don't know.
Patu's in the pits. So that leaves Non-Stop and Piastri. And Noodles is the first guy to pit who's coming on the back of those boys. 2.2 seconds and closing. So I feel like these guys have went too long. Because they'll be another 20 seconds down, 23 seconds down the road.
Yeah.
Whereas J-Rad is 27 seconds. And he is not looking like he's going to put a foot wrong.
No. I'm just having a look at his split. That'll come up in a second.
Wow.
He's less than a tenth down his fastest lap.
So he's got tyres for days.
I wish I could still be a tenth within my fastest lap at lap 16.
And
He's in the pits.
So he'll put the mediums on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
There's
too
no
early
way
for
knowing.
soft. But
So
at the
let's
same time,
see.
he's got the gap. It might not be worth trying to do the
And
soft.
making a silly mistake on some cooked tyres, trying to push them.
Yeah.
I mean, what does Non-Stop and Piastri do now? They stay out. So this gap will be interesting. Whereas J-Rad's out, and they're coming down pit straight, so... Well, there you go. He's got nearly 6 seconds up his sleeve, and he's had a pit stop.
I think Non-Stop and Noodles could be going for the soft though, because they.
Well, Noodles is boxed.
Oh, okay.
Noodles is boxed. He's on 5-lap hard tyres.
He is too.
So Non-Stop is the only guy that will be going for the softs.
Yeah.
He's done 16 laps on the hards, and he's kind of bypassed that window for the medium. So he needs to be, like you said, lap 20, and he'll bolt on the soft set. But I feel like he might be losing too much time here. The rest of the field's going to start catching up. Yeah, I mean, Cubistic's 13 seconds, so that gap hasn't changed. Millsy's 5 seconds off Noodles. And Noodles is just entering DRS. So this is for... Well, I mean, he's already got P2 on track. Non-Stop needs to pit. But this is P2 on track. But yeah, look, he is closing so quickly.
Yeah, I think he's going to have it done. And
yeah, he's...
And,
oh no!
Noodles
just absolutely binned it. That should be a safety car. He has absolutely binned it.
He's thrown away all of J-Rad's hard work.
Yep. Well, not really. The field will bunch up.
Yeah, I know, but
he's sort of thrown away at P2. And I was riding on board with him too. So these guys all need to put on softs.
Yeah, I think we were both riding on board with him, and I just saw him just start losing the back end. And if you were driving that car, it would have felt like it all went slow motion, and you would have just seen it coming while you're sliding towards the wall.
Absolutely bleeding. So there Millsy he's done what he's been trying to do all race, and McLaren 1-2, Non-Stop is MP3. And then the boys behind, Patu, Piastri, they've got the pen. So Cubistic is going to be fighting for that third. Yeah, Cubistic's in a fighting chance if Non-Stop will get a podium.
But don't count out Patu either.
Well, Patu needs to make. He's got pens. So, yeah, Patu's got 3 seconds of pens. And Piastri's got 6. OCE Dat Boy's got 6. RB McFlurry's got 5. C-Line's got 3. So, yeah, I don't think Patu will jump Non-Stop and then put 3 seconds on him.
Yeah, true.
But, let's have a ride along. JTM's just got a 3. I watched that happen under safety car, ran wide and picked himself up a penalty. So yeah, this big wide spread is going to be here for a few laps. We say, like Zervinks is a minute 30 behind J-Rad. So like, yeah, I mean he's nearly lapped.
Yeah, we're going to be going lap
22, Well, it depends how slow this safety car goes. But I mean, last night that safety car I felt was at a snail's pace. I could not keep temperature in those tyres last night.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it was
So
going pretty slow.
Smeat Dog's controller disconnected. That's why he ended in the wall.
Yeah.
And Noodles just says good car. I'll hit him with a nice wall.
Yeah.
Just to see if he bounces back off that. Have you been keeping an eye on chat?
On track.
Yeah, on the Twitch chat.
A little bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I
But
don't
so
know
much has
how
been
to do it.
going on. I've kind of. I think I've missed a bit of it.
So Piastri's boxed for softs, like we thought he would. Now, I've missed something here because Millsy's in P4. You there, Top?
Yeah, yeah.
So I feel like he's boxed again.
Yeah.
Millsy's boxed again. He's
Yeah,
got
he
one.
has. Yeah.
So he's must have picked up some damage, and changed a wing and put new mediums on. Or maybe not. Maybe he's just went, you know what? These are 4 lap old. Let's put some fresh ones on. Where, say, if you look at the guys in front, 3 lap, 2 lap, 4 lap, he has the freshest tyres. So maybe that was his play.
Could have been. I would have gone for soft this late.
Well, we'll see with Piastri how those tyres hold up, because Japan choose tyres. So I mean, he'll have maybe 1 more lap of safety car. I'm just looking at Zervinks now, who's 22 seconds behind the pack. So I feel like these guys will get round. John Thick collision with JTM.
It's not what
He's
you want to
lost an end
see.
plate. Yeah, you just got to be careful on the safety car.
And you can keep your 10 car length. So there's no.
Yeah, so
Yes, that's the
he's lost
maximum, but
a front end plate here. So
which
he'll
yeah.
box. He's in. Let's see if he comes with some soft. So he'll lose that
Oh,
5-second penalty as well.
We've got Sea Lion in too.
Sea Lion's put mediums on. John Thick with the softs. And he also serves that 5 seconds. So that's a good thing for him. Still under safety car.
But Zervinks has made up 2 positions.
He also has a penalty.
Yeah.
Quick look at the pens. Yeah, so Zervinks has 3 seconds. Sea Lion has 3 seconds. John Thick just got rid of that 5-second penalty.
But I think we'll be going racing this lap.
Yeah, these boys will catch up pretty quickly. So Noodles, Smeat Dog, and Curtis all out. John Thick's 10, 12 seconds off the pace, so he'll catch up. And we will go racing at the end of this lap.
So this is kind of shaking it all up. Well,
We've got a nice little sprint to the end. J-Rad's had the
yeah.
pace all day. He hasn't put a foot wrong, but this might be what makes brings him unstuck.
But all
Especially
these...
with some guys that have pens that will, they know that they've got to make a move and try and get up the road. So
Yeah.
do you put it past
Ooh,
non-stop to send a
JTM
move? I think that was RB McFlurry's fault.
It looked like from my end that he was just warming up his tyres and lost the back end.
It's severe. RB McFlurry's just got a 5 second.
Oh, well,
And
yeah.
let's see.
Whoa! JTM just totally missed his braking zone there.
So Beanie Millsy has had the run. You need to get behind him. Yep. Nice. And then switch back. No, he hasn't got enough. I don't know who to watch, Non-Stop or Millsy.
Just gonna have a look at J-Rad, see if he can pull this gap.
Yeah.
Because he'll need to pull this gap quickly.
He's already started.
Yeah.
There's too many to view. Piastri with the soft tyres.
Non-stop's not letting him get away though.
No, I think he'd be dumping ERS. Yeah, he definitely is.
Yeah.
He's nearly used half of it in one lap. So it'll be once that runs out, he needs to stay with him to at least get DRS, unless he's going to try and make a move. This one might be the one to watch. Yellow flag, sector 2. RB McFlurry's had a spin. Yeah, J-Rad just had an absolute blinder out of there. They were nose to tail then, and he's pulled 4 tenths.
4 seconds would be amazing, but and Piastri's out. Piastri's binned it.
The S's. Is that another? That's another safety car. That is another safety car. So now, do we all put soft tyres on and have a sprint to the end?
I don't think the top few guys will.
I think Millsy probably should. If J-Rad goes in, they all go in.
Well, if J-Rad goes in, Millsy will stay out.
Yeah, it might not hurt to double stack them.
Yeah, this is all going to play. This is all in J-Rad's hands. If J-Rad doesn't go in, I can see everyone from Maney going in.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, like, I feel like Millsy has dropped off a bit, and he's got a gap to double stack. He's preparing himself. Millsy's in.
And J-Rad faked it.
He dummied. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, J-Rad pulled the dummy. They were all going to follow him in.
Yeah. And I think he saw that. He saw they were all going to follow him in and went, I'm not doing that.
So, you were nearly right. Everyone from Sea Lion down pitted. Laney stayed out.
I think everyone up to Millsy will be in danger. I think the top 3 should be safe.
Well, all the guys with pens, this is going to hurt them having this late
Yeah,
safety
true.
car.
So, but all the guys that have stopped have also got pens, except for John Thick.
John Thick, yeah. So that's why I thought maybe, you know, at least, yeah, maybe. If I was Millsy, I probably would have.
Yeah.
But he's already got P2, so why jeopardise that? He doesn't have to do anything silly.
Yeah. And
Just
then you
hope
got to
that he
overtake on
doesn't.
track and.
Yeah, and that's, you know, is he going to just sit behind him, and he knows that all he has to do is hold a 3-second gap?
Yeah.
Or does he try and push on track? Because that's when he might come unstuck. Maybe interesting. I might watch Sea Lion on the restart.
I think
Here's
we're
the
going to have
first one
another
on the
lap.
soft
Though.
tyres.
This is going to be a 2-lap sprint.
So no DRS on the last lap either.
Which all that does
Yeah,
is helps J-Rad.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely getting
you know,
it all up.
I've said it before that, yeah, he hasn't put a foot wrong. This is his redemption round, especially with, you know, Left 4 Dead didn't race, SLR Chrissy didn't race, Kahoot missed out.
What's going on, Kirko? Jumping in for the everyone in chat is here for the last 2-lap sprint. And she said that Piastri should change his name to SFR Coca-Cola.
Why?
Because he bottles it all the time.
Yeah, well played, Hench. Yeah, definitely couldn't back up his strong performance from last night.
The great man Pajala has said it's time, my boy J-Rad.
It is time. And they're all bunched up, so they will go racing.
We got everyone in here to watch this last 2 laps. We got Gothy in here as well. Jumbo.
The WRL alumni.
Yeah, we got everyone.
We just need a duck puncher, and I think that's the family reunion. So it's just a matter of when they call this safety car in, and when does J-Rad decide that it's time to exit stage left and put the nail in the coffin on these boys.
J-Rad's
There we
not doing
go,
a
safety
slow
car in.
restart.
No, I think that he will bunch them all up and go straight out of the chicane.
That's what I'm thinking. Do it straight out of the chicane. Get the best run he can down the straights. And
he hasn't. Now he has.
Everyone expected him to go out of the chicane.
He's got the...
That was an amazing play.
Yeah, so Millsy is trying on Patu. Oh, there's contact. I don't know how they both survived then, but he's going switchback.
Oh,
and Millsy's binned it.
Millsy!
I told ya.
Millsy is last.
I told you, bro. He should have just left it on track.
Yeah.
And he knew that they had pens. So now Cubistic into P2.
Cubistic is in the box seat now.
He's right on the back. So he's within 3 seconds of both these drivers. He might even make a move on Patu. And there's plenty of business going on. These soft guys.
Yeah, don't
What have we
count
got?
don't count out these soft guys.
Oh, there's OCE Dat Boy is getting chewed up. John Thick and Sea Lion both just took him. And it looks like Zervinks and JTM are going to have a piece as well.
I
So
think
let's
J-Rad
see,
will be safe, but I don't know about anyone else.
There's only one more lap. So what's this? Cubistic is trying to get a move on Padu. He's had a great exit.
John Thick's got the double slipstream though, which brings him right up close in the S's.
Mate, he's right on the back here. He's kind of got a little bit... Yeah, that's not really the best line he's taken through there.
No, but...
He ran wide.
But this is a
where he needs to...
Where he is right now is a podium.
Yep, yeah, currently P3. Yellow flag in Sector 1.
I think he's going to have one more chance down into the hairpin, otherwise he'll have to just
pretty
take
much
P3.
used all of his battery.
Yeah. But he'll just have to use this exit.
Yeah,
which I think he's run wide, yeah.
Yeah, Padu Holo with another 3-second penalty.
That secured P3.
Yeah, unless something still is Cubistic going to try and do this on track. And it's J-Rad with the fastest lap to finish it off.
And
there we go,
that's our
Cubistic.
order.
John Thick, non-stop. Sea Lion, Zervinks, Patu, JTM, Maney, RB McFlurry, OCE Dat Boy.
That was a totally dominant race from
J-Rad. Start to finish.
And it was
that
a
is what we
clean
call
race.
redemption. And Cubistic Flunky, driver of the day. I think there was some moving and shaking going on at the end there. Where Millsy finished in 10th. Yeah, I don't need to worry about those guys. Do you want to get the boys into...
I can do that.
Party?
Alright. Send them all invites. I will also grab a screenshot.
Yeah, I've done that.
Alright, cool.
There's no way.
Remember to include your audio for us, guys.
Yeah, I just did. Oh my god.
Someone's a little bit excited. Mr. John Thick. I think we're...
Oh my god.
We're just waiting for Cubistic.
Right, we can talk to John Thick while we wait.
Oh.
How was your race, mate?
It was up and down, mate. It was up and down. I went to the back a couple of times. Next thing you know, two safety cars changed my whole race around. Risked it on the softs. Right at the end, make up positions from what position was I in? P12 up to P3. Yeah. I'm over the moon. I'm honestly over the moon with this podium. I've got no words.
Yeah,
Is that
you,
your first WRL podium?
Oh, for sure, it is. I've always
Yeah.
been finished like P18. So this podium, I'm surprised and I'm happy with.
Well, well done. Congratulations.
Thank you. Far out.
it would have been a relief when you saw your name pop up to P3 at the end.
Oh yeah, for sure. I was trying to get Cubis because I knew those penalties. I wanted to try and get that P2, but P3 is good enough for me. Oh
That's what we said on
Jesus.
stream. We said, look, once you weren't quite close enough in that last DRS, we're like, maybe it's time to just settle for P3 and take that podium.
Yeah, I was thinking that. All right, I'm not gonna try do anything sneaky here. I'm just gonna try to take home the points. Don't want to risk anything.
Yeah, I mean,
But right now, I'm a reserve right now. I'm not even got a full-time seat, so reserve on the podium, that's good enough for me.
yeah,
Yeah, well, I
you
was
should be
saying on
proud.
stream, like this here was one of the races. I think there might be a few seats available. So you've just thrown your hat in the ring there to try and secure a full-time seat.
Oh, for
So
sure, man.
we've got to
I'm
go
over the
through.
moon.
Admins will put all the names together and admins will discuss. So mate, you've
Far out.
done e- extremely well. You should definitely be proud of
Oh,
yourself.
I'm
Well
over the
done.
moon, mate. I am over the moon. Thank you.
So I don't think that we are going to get Cubistic. I've sent him multiple invites.
Right.
But the man of the hour, the man who required redemption from start to finish, did not put a foot wrong. J Rad, my man.
Yep.
Tell us about that race. Because at one point you had like 28 seconds up your sleeve. A free pit stop, and then all your hard work went out the window
Oh,
under a safety
shit.
car. But I mean, it's like John Thick said, like that made his race, and it kind of brought the whole field back to your race as well. So it's kind of like the double-edged sword there. It worked well for one driver. What did you think? How did you feel? You boxed, and then the safety car come out.
I felt pretty calm when the safety car came out. I mean, starting on the sides was probably my best option to do because I was towards the front, and I know I had the pace the whole entire time. And yeah, I pretty much boxed on that lap, and then yeah, just drove. That's all I did. And then but those last safety cars made everything interesting because I thought we weren't gonna get a single one. And then we were on for a 1-2, and then I think Millsy and Patu got together because I was in a party with him.
Yeah. So
So
it looked like Millsy boxed to get fresh mediums. I'm not sure
he did.
why he had
I
track
asked.
position.
I told him to because I knew he had the pace, and boys, those boys in front of him,
Had
had penalties.
Yeah, which is I said on stream. I was like, if I'm Millsy, I'm not trying to get into a battle. These have pens, so just sit behind it and ride the race out and secure yourself a P2. And then he got a run on Patu, and yeah, Patu had the side line, and he tried the switchback, and then too much power coming into turn 2,
Yeah.
and that was all she wrote. He was lucky to keep it out the wall. But yeah, McLaren were looking good for a 1-2, and it was there for the taking.
Yeah.
But
But it is what it is.
your race be faulted. So yeah, obviously you had the issues from last week, and yeah, you've knuckled down. Yeah, did you have your playing like we spoke through the week?
Yes.
You know, you had the music on. You just enjoyed the race.
Yeah, and I was with a few people. I was with Kahoot, Noodles, and Millsy as well. And then when
Yep.
Millsy did it, when old mate Noodles had a little smack into the final corner to that wall.
Yeah, well, into the pit wall. He ran into the pit wall. He got
Yeah.
all crossed up.
And
Yeah,
it's on
I
stream
didn't.
too, so
Yeah, it was.
And
I
I
was.
don't, but I don't
riding
know
on
what
board.
I don't know what happened. I know there was a Mercedes that DNF'd as well, but I don't know if he DNF'd in pit lane or because it brought out a safety car. There was a Mercedes that was deemed to be
Well, I don't
DNF.
think so because the ER Curtis was in the Mercedes,
Yeah.
and he dropped out and got disqualified, and RB McFlurry was the other Mercedes, and I think he finished. He had a spin at the end.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not certain. I think I'm just double checking. Yeah, McFlurry finished. So
I think
yeah,
a
both
bad
Mercedes.
spin might have caused that safety car.
Yeah, I have not, but
So,
it was a good win.
But you
We
won,
move forward.
so
I'm pretty sure we go to Spa now.
yeah.
Spa next week. So I wonder if some of these top boys will come back to give you a run for your money. So
I mean,
Kahoot was
I would love
unlucky.
them to.
You want them to come back?
I want them to come back.
I reckon there's going to be
Yeah,
three
well-
safety cars.
At Spa?
Oh yeah, for sure. There's going to be a bunch. It's going to be amazing. Though. Got to be a good race with all these boys, honestly.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to it. I think you might have Blady back calling it.
I've got
Next
money on my
week.
mouse. J-Rad for the win.
Ooh,
I've got money.
there you go.
We'll
There
see
you
what
go.
happens.
How much?
Prediction.
How much money?
My Centrelink check.
Yeah.
A lot?
Sounds good. Yeah, we got a baller over here.
Alright.
So that's Japan wrapped up. The re-race that didn't have a pole sitter, that then didn't have our next pole sitter because Kahoot didn't turn up. So yeah, Pato started on pole. But yeah, J-Rod from start to finish, you just drove incredibly. So welcome back. This is what we call redemption. Well done. And let's see everyone at Spa next week. We also have Sunday night where we're running at Spa, and then Tuesday night we'll be at Miami. So thank you everyone for joining. This has been Scotty Mac and Toby, and we'll see you all next week.
Alright, see you guys.
I'm bloody shaking.